아, 아, 오.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course, there's the Thunder, 6 games behind.
When I look at the Lakers, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP. And tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board. Brent, how good does it feel as a player when your team really starts to hit its stride?
Well, it's just awesome, BA, when players understand their role and how locked in that you can be. And there's a whole other level to that when you know going into any NBA contest whether or not you're going to win the game is dependent on what you do. And the opponent has no chance of taking that away from you. That's when you're a championship caliber team.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Dort. And a missed layup. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Hayes. From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Now here's Holmgren. Dort outside. And here's Holmgren. From downtown. Rebounded by LeBron.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
MP, the pass to James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can work a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, is that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Really played well against Golden State in his last game.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
MP, the pass to James. Back to MP. It's James on the wing. Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. In low. Rejected by James.
Big time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
MP outside. The three ball. And Los Angeles another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous-Alexander over Doncic. And the shot falls short that time.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
James outside. Basket's good. James has got 5 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Holmgren. Still no points. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. To stop the run. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hits the three-pointer. He's got 15.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
That one no good. Good D by Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Unloads. And there's James on the assist by MP. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Lakers on top, leading by 14. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the score. Completely new group for the Lakers. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Joe. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Dort's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And this is how confident Dort is, knows how effective he is off the catch.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Back to James. Pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. The shot won't fall. Thunder trail by 16. With the step back. Here's Williams.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. Man. And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And here's MP from outside. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis. and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Goodwin. Thunder trail by 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And that's really quick processing by Dort, putting him in prime position and making him the go-to option on the break.
Pass to MP. From deep. Oh, MP showing the big range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Thunder, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with MP, and it's Hayes in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
It's James on the wing. It's James on the wing. Lets it go. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his third assist of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. He drops it from range.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's off. Still out of sync.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's James. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Dort outside. And that one is hammered home.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league in 2 steals per game. What a season.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Dort. And a nice finish on the layup. So Dort's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
James passes to MP. Over Williams. And there's James on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. From behind the arc. LeBron with the rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
MP scanning the floor. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Dort, the pass to Holmgren, uncovered. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
MP shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Williams from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by MP.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Reeves against Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. James with the ball. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is... I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time. Officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And how about that?